It's a pretty shocking case from the outside. Unprecedented, I guess it isn't.
No, it isn't. Unfortunately, it is not an uncommon thing that happens. And usually it is these preteen pregnancies happen through some sort of sexual violence. And for the most part, the perpetrator is a member of the family.
Right, and from a sort of public opinion perspective, what is the view in Paraguay? I presume some sympathy, but a pretty hard line about this?
There is from the government point of view, because there's these laws, very strict sexual reproductive restrictions in the country, and also pressure from the Roman Catholic Church. There is a debate going on, but it's mostly on the side of, say, campaigners and human rights groups that are trying to get this overturned. And obviously they consider this as torture, having to force not only a preteen girl to be a mother, but one who has been raped.
Right, I mean, I presume it's essentially the church drives this, does it? I mean, that's why it's there, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot of pressure from the church, but there's a socioeconomic issue here. There are elements of these young preteen people, children who are left unguarded because the parent has to go out and work, families, large families living in close quarters, lack of sexual education. There's no discussion about this, so this does happen a lot. And it usually, when we hear about it, it's because it's come out into the public domain. But for the most part, this goes unreported.
And is it, I mean, on that basis, is it possible to say what sort of scale of a problem this is?
Chile, for example, where this has also happened. A couple of years ago, a 10-year-old gave birth to a child. Reports around 850 preteen pregnancies a year. But this is not very well documented. It's just whatever the authorities or the groups that monitor this, for example, the midwifery groups, they report that.
Whoa! Oh! What the?
City that's close to the harbour. It's known for its heavy industry. At around 11:30 p.m, the first explosion, quickly followed by another, much larger blast just seconds later. People have described feeling